All right, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network channel. Today we're doing Game 3 of the World Series. All right, I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'll be coaching my Philadelphia Phillies, traveling into Baltimore to play the Orioles in Game 3. Phillies, we lead the series 2-0. All right, so we're definitely hoping for a win today in Baltimore. If anybody want to come join any leagues, friend me on my PS4 at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then make sure you hit the bell button so you could be notified when new sports content come about. And also make sure you hit my new Facebook known as Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook, which is a Facebook that shows you all of my live championship live stream games that I've done on YouTube, PS4 live stream, and Joe Price. Once again, I got a new Facebook called Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is exclusive championship footages. All right, or you can go to the regular Joe Price Facebook, okay, for regular everyday content.
Each runner right and deep. Back goes Parra to the wall, and it's off the wall. 3,000 is in right field, and Ichiro is racing for third, and he's done it. He's climbed the mountain, a triple, and he has arrived at 3,000. Breaking ball, Yelich, center field deep. Back goes Dyson at the wall. My goodness. Up. On it. And he held it. Amazing. High fly ball, right center field. Marisnik back to the triangle. Long, Ronnie won't get it. And the Red Sox walk off with the win. How do you like that? Big Puppy again. David Ortiz, an extraordinary final season in the making. What a moment. And a career of extraordinary moments. He's done it again. Fly ball, center field. Instant to the right. Still going. He got it. Incredible catch to save the game. And the Braves have stunned New York tonight. They've stunned a lot of people tonight. Maybe the catch of the year right there. High fly ball, well tagged this time, and Junior going back to the track. The wall makes the leap and makes the catch. Amazing catch by Junior as he takes a home run away from Luis Gonzalez. My. Perfect timing, and Junior receiving a standing ovation here. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, there goes the deep left. It is high, it is far, it is gone. He's done it again. It's unbelievable. He's done it again. I had run out of superlatives. He is the Sanchino. Gary is scary. He hits another home run, and the Yankees have an 8-4 lead. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Souza cannot cut it off. It'll go to the wall. Gardner will score. A-Rod's at second. He has an RBI double, and the Yankees have tied the game at 1. That ball is drilled to right field as he hit another. Touch them all. 2 homers, 2 doubles, and the Padres win. An amazing night for Ryan Schimpf. And his 14th homer of the season, his second of the night, wins it for San Diego, 7-4. Along the right field line. Rizzo on the left. He's got it. Oh, what a play. Now the bobblehead company. We got the tarp catch. Now we got the ledge catch. Both against the Milwaukee Brewers. Give him the gold glove right now.
I can't imagine there are many people in this club who have taken this harder than D. Gordon has, Dave. Some of the pictures we saw from yesterday.
Yeah. And he hits a high fly ball.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Chris Tillman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, second baseman, number 16.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hardy into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll pull into second with one away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives.
Good hit for the Phillies. Howie Kendrick comes up big for the Phillies.
Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready. Here's the first offer. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Kendrick rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the
Phillies score. Let's go, Phil.
1-0 lead.
Woo! 1-0 for the Phillies. Let's go, Phil.
They can keep a lead, get to that bullpen. They got a shot to win this game.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1. The Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Jeremy Hellickson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's coming off a loss, and I mean a tough loss, because he went complete game to get the loss. Not a lot of guys go complete game. He burned a lot of energy, fought hard, kept him in the game, but just wasn't able to pull out the victory. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at Freddie Galvis. You know, when this guy came up, everybody thought he was going to really turn into a pretty good defender. I think he's become a great defender. He can go get it and has the arm strength to throw the ball from deep in the hole, which is really impressive.
Leading up for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Seth Smith now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Into the windup and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Pellickson's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Saunders is under it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Cameron Rupp. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Cameron Rupp.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love it. And the players love it, and so do the pitcher.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first down.
Batting in, designated hitter, Andres.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kim's on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing and the break broke before he expected it.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Pulled toward right center field. Smith has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading up for the Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's Mark Trumbo now. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Kendrick. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hernandez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hardy onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and the ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, J.J. Hardy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because down at the bottom of the order. That's a pretty good hit.
Left fielder, number 25.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Young-Soo Kim, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he puts it on the ground to second. Galvis on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
A center fielder number 10, Adam.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In now, Seth Smith. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Michael Saunders. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Michael Saunders.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Standing in now, Cameron Rupp. As he'll ground this one foul off to the left side. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Fielded cleanly, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Showtrack is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Into the box, Andres Blanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Set and the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. King's there for it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Oh, but look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might
opt to challenge
that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. And that's the third out. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Galvis.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hardy into shallow left. 1 out.
The batter, second baseman,
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Here's the center fielder, Ubaldo Herrera. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Kendrick is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Kendrick. And that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, number 25.
So stepping in, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Franco is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh,
Yes! Yeah, man, yeah! Home run for the Phillies! Let's go, Phils! Yes!
So it's a solo shot to dead center.
Woo! Let's go, Phillies! What a home run for the Phillies!
2-0 lead.
Yeah, Miguel Francisco, solo home run. Let's go, Phillies in the 6th inning. This is what I'm talking about. Game time, baby. Look at this home run. Ow! Is it out the park? Look at it. Let's go, Phillies.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the
Woke up the crowd with that one.
Here's Michael Saunders now.
Michael Saunders.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Kim will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
First baseman, number 19.
Ready once again, Tommy Joseph. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, Cameron Rupp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1 and 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's Seth Smith now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Joseph is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
First baseman, number 19. Chris.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Michael Givens is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Striding in once again, Andres Blanco. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Andres Blanco.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And there to take it in is Hardy for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. You don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Howie Kendrick.
Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. His second home run of the series. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, J.J.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. T.J. McFarland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
T.J. McFarland.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Michael Franco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Yeah! Yeah, man! Yeah! Home run for the Phillies, Tommy Joseph. Let's go, Phillies!
So it's a 2-run.
Woohoo! Yeah, man! Let's go,
And
Phillies!
the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Busting it open, 4-1. Tommy Joseph, 2-run, home run. Let's go, Phillies! Busting this game open. Let's go!
And with this
Let's go!
They're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
In now, Cameron Rupp. He swings and grounds it to short. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Standing in now, Andres Blanco. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Freddie Galvin.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 25.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Barehanded at his ankle. He is out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's Seth Smith now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Foul back. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd. 1 man out. And standing in now, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to left. Kendrick moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Davis. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Cesar Hernandez.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Smith is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both, so now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, me.
1 out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 3-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Trumbo. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He froze him on the fastball there. Mark Trumbo is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. After it is Saunders. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out.
Philadelphia Phillies 4, Baltimore Orioles 1, Baltimore Orioles 2 outs. Will the Philadelphia Phillies make this last pitch to go up in the series 3-0 in a best 4 out of 7 World Series? Look at all the fans in Baltimore stand up on their feet, high in their seat. Let's see what happens with this pitch here from the Phils. Strike 1. Baltimore Orioles choking. Baltimore Orioles 2 outs, 1. Philadelphia Phillies 4. Baltimore Orioles 2 outs, 2 outs, 1 strike. Will the Phillies make this pitch to go up 3 games in a best 4 out of 7 World Series? Let's see with this pitch.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he swings and misses on that one. And
Baltimore Orioles 2 outs, 2 strikes. Baltimore Orioles 1, Philadelphia Phillies 4. Will the Phillies make this last pitch to clinch game 3 in a 4-game series? Look at all of the Baltimore fans looking, because they know what might happen. Let's see what happens with this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first.
Yes! And the Phillies take game 3. Yes! Let's go, Philly Nation!
3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jeremy Hellickson. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Philadelphia Phillies take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Chris Tillman is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jeremy Hellickson. The loss goes to Chris Tillman. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.